This is Eagle Owl, and today I want to talk about PFF All Breakout Team. They got two Eagles guys. What you see here, you see Nakobe Dean and also Reed Blankenship. And also, are the Eagles low key recruiting at these celebrity softball games? But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Ojimo. Shout out to Eagle Owl, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, let's just talk about the All Breakout Team. PFF put out here and have two of our guys, Nakobe Dean and Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship surprised me on this list. I know a lot of people expect Nakobe Dean because Nakobe Dean was projected to be a first round pick, won the third to the Eagles, was red shirt of the year, and I believe he's ready. But let's go over the team. David Ojabo. We know he dealt with like a knee injury. That's why he dropped in the draft. Michael Clemens. Don't know too much about him, but we'll see. Wyatt. Don't know too much about him, but we'll see. We got Christian Balmore. I like him. I actually thought we was gonna get him in the second round, but he got picked on the top of the second round by the Patriots. Nakobe Dean, Patrick Queen. Let's see, Patrick Queen. The way he ended the season was really well. So we'll see what Patrick Queen can do. Hopefully, he an Eagle and Ravens give up. I like Elam that plays for Buffalo. I like him a lot. Late first round pick. Trent McDuffie. I believe he was a late first round pick by the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know about much about Emerson. I know Reed Blankenship and Daxton Hill. He's nice. So we'll see. We'll see who pans out on this list. But it's very, very interesting that we have two guys, especially in a guy like Reed Blankenship. He battled like with Sidney Brown, Terrell Edmonds. It's just an all-out battle for that safety position. But Reed Blankenship, his PFF score was really good. Anytime he was on the field, he made a difference. I know a lot of people don't talk about it for some reason, but that fumble he got on that 49ers game on Debo Samuels was really impressive to me. Maybe because we was already blowing them out. And look, Reed Blankenship make plays. That interception that he got on Aaron Rodgers was really big. But we'll see about Reed Blankenship, Reed Blankenship is definitely fighting for a spot, along with Terrell Edmonds, along with Sidney Brown. Maybe we throw Kayvon Wallace in there. We'll see. So, I like this team a lot. Especially like majority of these guys I do know. Some of them I really don't. But we'll see. We'll see how it pans out for our two guys. I believe Nakobe Dean is going to have that year for sure. Reed Blankenship start or rotating. He's going to have a wonderful year, and we'll see. PFF acknowledge our players. I know the NFL, like the official website, came out with a all breakout team. They just had Nakobe Dean, but PFF, it's two guys on the Eagles we should acknowledge. And PFF did Reed Blankenship right as far as his score, as far as his impact, and it just all the things that he did last year. Hopefully, he just have that season this year, that just breakout season. Now, I want to talk about something I seen very, very interesting. Just me coming up with a theory. It's nothing like this is confirmed. So, these celebrity softball games, right? So this is from 2022. It's a guy that's on our team now, and he said that one of the big reasons he came to Philadelphia is because this celebrity softball game. Now, I'm not saying Jalen Hurts and these guys tampering or anything, but he was saying like he loved the feel of the city so much because it's mainly Eagles fans that come to Devontae Smith's celebrity softball game. He like, man, that sold him a lot. Like that sold him a lot to come to the Eagles. So you see Terrell Edmonds here, and this is the one from this year. Obviously, Terrell Edmonds is on our team now, but he said that 2022 celebrity softball game played a huge part of him coming to the Eagles. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, Let's listen to Chris Franklin say it.
Can
Actually,
you give our chat and people watching the highlight of what the story entails and how
Sure.
beneficial it is across the board?
Definitely. I started the recruiting first. It already helped out because Terrell Edmonds pointed to that game as a reason why he signed with. That went a long way for why he signed with the Eagles. I
Wow.
mean, he got to see from the other sideline like what was going on. He got to talk to some of the guys, and he even said like he admitted like he was going to recruit some of the guys there. So who knows? Maybe if one day we see Saquon, or then see somebody else, sound like no. You say okay, well, there's a second person there. But I thought that was a key thing as well too because I mean, we hear so much in the NBA about how these players need to recruit to try to get these super teams, what have you. You can get it on the football side with events like this. It helps out a lot. And then I think also when you look at the way that as we mentioned beforehand, the team building as well too, that was a big key factor as well too, and it raised money for charity. So the big thing I took away was the recruiting aspect of that. And hey, with that turnout, they could see the fans that were out there in that atmosphere and getting to know some of those Eagles guys. Maybe it helps out more in the long.
Can you give our chat and
all right, you heard it. You heard it from Chris Franklin himself. He said the recruiting process. It's very interesting at these celebrity softball games. So he said like he loved the feel of the fans, and then he start talking to guys like, "Yo, how it is and such and such." He said this played a huge part of him coming to Philadelphia. Now, when you look at this list, he mentioned it. I didn't. Look at Saquon. Not saying he's coming to the Eagles, but it's interesting. You look at McKinney. He's an okay safety, but it's interesting. Look at Chase Young. Very interesting. We talking about guys who on their last year, guys that are rumored to be traded. Let me say this. Look at the guys on the opposite team. It's very interesting. Let me just say that. I'm gonna just leave it at that, cause my theory is just my theory. Maybe I'm crazy. So yeah. So Terrell Edmonds, he confessed like that was one of the reasons. So yeah, man, that's all I got today. All breakout team. Nakobe Dean Reed Blankenship. How do we feel about that? And are we recruiting at these celebrity softball games? But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.